Well, good evening, everybody. How we all doing? I was gonna try and play a different soundtrack, but it sounded a little too copyrighted. Even though it was like a part of a DMCA list. The fuck are you doing there? There we go. Having fun with the soundboard over there?
Yes.
Yeah. The very first song is Luigi's Mansion, and it sounds just like the Luigi's Mansion theme. I'm like, no. That's why if you were hearing like the first like 30 seconds, you heard me like quickly like switch to like 3 different songs and immediately went, nope. It's like, I don't trust that.
Also, I just realized how, like, no life I've been with this Pokemon game.
What time? Let me guess. You've been playing it since like 3 in the morning or something.
No, I just have a bunch of shiny Pokemon, and I'm like, okay, great. At the same time, this is like, I don't remember how long some of these shinies took to get, and I'm like, that's a yikes out of 10.
Yeah, shiny hunting is kind of not been one. The problem is, unless shiny hunting like did something special for them, I've never really been interested in shiny hunting.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool when you find one like in a normal playthrough,
Yeah.
but I don't go out of my way to go shiny hunting.
Yeah. Well, in my case, there's only one legitimate way to get a shiny Mew.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Hey, name drop.
well, technically, 2 ways to get a shiny Mew, but
Mm-hmm.
one is an actual paywall, and it's like $50 per attempt. Which I'm like, Game Freak, you knew what you were doing. Why?
Because Game Freak can never fully commit to doing loot boxes, but they want to get as close as possible.
Yeah. And then
Pokemon with Moxie is OP.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what Lurka was saying.
Crocodile, Foxy, Fisher. Unless the Pokemon has Sturdy, you're getting Moxie off every single time.
Ah. And I'm gonna ask, did the box show up today or no?
I checked the mail. It wasn't in the first set. I will go back out right now.
Yeah, just in case, because I was about to start painting her, and then we can also make sure nothing's broken again, because I made sure to wrap these ones in bubble wrap like twice.
Yeah. Well, I'll check because I don't think it's gonna be out there because the mail already came. But
well,
I'll go.
Yeah, at least we know what the succubus is gonna look like, because you already kind of said how you're gonna paint it the same way I'm doing it.
Yeah. You're right back.
Yep. Headphones. Why did I put the glove so far away? There we go. That's somebody's ASMR, I'm sure of it. What, the level 99 succubi? What? Level 99. Ah. I have quite a few. I can send you, like, the screenshots of them. Oh, hey, random lead belcher. And a sponge. I can tell Shiny accidentally unplugged her headphones or something. Hey, worked on the first try. That's concerning. Fuck. Ooh, how was it, Lurka? Sweet. I think we're going to do the glowing red trick on the letters and inside the sigils and everything. So we're going to paint it all black. And then we're going to mix that 1-to-1 with the red, with the blood red and that, like I did on the eyes for the Necrons. So that this just looks like it's a glowing circle. But we're going to need Un. Nice, 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 nice.
No dice.
I had a feeling. But if you want, I will show you a picture of like all the paints I'm planning to use tonight, and you can see if you can recreate what I'm doing.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I gotta use a little water.
All right. And your feedback, but I just was waiting until you got back to let you know.
Fucking hell, I got that stupid song stuck in my head again.
I'm a rocket ship ready to explode. Rocket it low.
I don't have Great Lord Grey, I don't think.
I just figured that would be for the eyes. You could probably just get away with doing black.
Yeah.
Because we're not going off of this model, we're going off the PNG. The PNG has like black with gray, but there's not going to be an easy way to do that on this size of a model.
Yeah.
Because I would have to do like Rune Fang in the eyes or something for the gray.
Yeah.
Something that just kind of pops.
Well, you know what you could do instead of Rune Fang?
Well, they're pulling the Rune Fang out for the hair, because we're going to dry brush that onto the hair to make it look silvery. Kind of. A silvery white instead of just a matte white.
So, Vallejo, Gravelord Grey, which I need to see if I still...
This isn't Grave. This is Army Painter.
No, I was looking at the paint above the model.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Gravelord Grey is Army Painter because it's speed paint. Vallejo is Succubus Red, which is what you were talking about. Yeah. Matte White Army Painter, or just a general matte white for the hair. Horns are probably going to be Abaddon Black, so I can get a glossy black. I was just trying to get everything out.
Yeah.
The robes are just the only thing I'm not sure on because
I don't know how you do like a sheer black.
I could probably do Corvus Black.
Well, if you look at the model again, there's only maybe like 3.
She's
maybe.
got gloves on on all 3 sets of hands, and then the ribbon things coming off of them, and the thing that covers her tail and legs. And then these things that I think are supposed to be her hair. Yeah, it's supposed to be the hair.
Okay.
And then the crown, I can just do gold or something, because I don't think I've ever actually had my character with a crown on.
You know what you could do? With the crown, you could do. What was that? Retributor?
Oh, Retributor armor. Oh, yeah, that's my usual trick. It's just use Retributor armor and then come in with like a brown wash or black wash to just age it or give it some detail.
And then what you could do, you could come back in with the rune thing.
Mm-hmm.
And extremely
Oh, yeah.
extremely lightly dry brush the edges of the crown to make it look like it's worn.
Yeah. So that's the scary part about Runefang Steel is it's such a versatile paint. It's kind of annoying that it comes in such a small bottle.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure Army Painter makes a silver that's similar.
They do, but it's going to be the same. That's the thing about these 2 paint pots. Even though they don't look it, they hold the exact same amount. Because you can buy these little bottles. And when you open these bottles when you first get them, they're not all the way filled to the top.
Yeah.
They hold about as much paint as this does. It's just this is a wider base, so it looks like it holds less.
Yeah.
Which is annoying.
Yeah. Well, that and Army Painter puts like a thinner in it, but GW doesn't.
Oh, so the funny thing is, if I put Lamia Medium into this, it would turn, if I put more Lamia Medium into this, it would turn into airbrush paint. If I put Contrast Medium into it, it would turn into a contrast.
Yeah.
That's actually
Yeah, which reminds me, I need to pick up contrast paint on Friday.
Yeah. But
that's contrast paint, contrast medium.
Yeah. But that's the funny thing about Lamia Medium, though. If you do 1 part I forget what the recipe is, but somebody has a recipe where you can make something almost as good as Agrax, if not Agrax, Nuln Oil, but better.
Yeah.
Because the new Nuln Oil, some people say they like it, others say they don't. I've yet to play around with it because this stuff has worked great.
Yeah, the new Nuln Oil, it finishes a lot faster than the old one used to.
Which, to be fair, for oil slick is great. For oil washing and black washing, it's not.
To be fair, I can see why GW did it because the most people only use Nuln Oil on guns, and guns are meant to be grungy and oily.
Yeah.
Hence why
well,
the sheen in it.
You're supposed to use it on anything metallic to make it look like oil spills and stuff like that. Because it's a trick. So the old trick to paint guns is you do lead belcher, oil wash, and then if you want to brighten it up, you use a lighter gunmetal. If not, you use there's a similar looking one. I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
To dry brush it so that it looks like there's details.
Yeah. You know what you could do now while you wait for mine to come in on Friday? You could do the base mat with like a glow effect.
Oh, I've already planned that. I was gonna paint her tonight just so you can kind of get an idea of how to paint her up yourself, because that's why I've been showing the paints as I do it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
How do you usually do like a glow?
So I'm gonna do the same thing I did for the Necron eyes when I was painting the Necrons on Monday. I'm gonna take 1 part matte white to 1 part blood red. Army Painter blood red, I believe is what it is. Let me check. I think I dropped it in the... Yeah, Speed Painter blood red. No, not blood red.
Okay.
Was it blood red? That might be it.
So, for instance, so you said 2 parts matte white to 1 part.
It's 1 part, 1 part.
Okay, so yeah. So 1 drop of matte white and 1 drop of.
Yeah. Technically, what you want to do is, if you really want to do it interesting, you'll paint this all white first, the insides. Then you'll do that 1 part to 1 part. And then on the very edges, you'll lightly... This is if you want to do competition quality. If you want to do looks cool on your display case, you don't have to do the final step. Because I very rarely do the final step. If you're going to go for that super fancy, you would do white in the middle, then do that 1 part, 1 part, and then on the very lightly on the edges, over where you did the 1 part, 1 part, you would do just the red or whatever. So it has this tritone thing going on. But personally, when you're doing display models and models for like D&D and stuff, you don't have to put that extra step in.
Yeah. What I'm thinking of doing is either doing what was that, Filar, whatever.
Well, I'm just doing blood red because this really pops when you mix it with white.
Because I was thinking of doing Filar to make it look like a magic circle.
Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna grab the eyes real quick so you can see what their eyes look like. And I covered his face in blood. Never mind. Are you good? Yes, he's good enough. So I'm gonna... Well, you can actually already kind of tell if you look at the bottom of the screen where I put him. You can already sort of see that the eyes kind of compare to the rest of him, but as he gets closer... Although, the problem is I've now... This is the problem with my lighting system.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though he is kind of all that reddish, like rusted metal, and you still kind of see that red, when you do see it, it pops out as like the distinct, oh, that's glowing. Because normally what you would do with Necrons is you would do anywhere they have an open paneling, you would pretty much just put this stuff.
Yeah. Then again, I'm not a Necron player, I'm a Orc player.
So am I. The thing is, the Necrons have like 3 or 4 colors. Although I think Hexwraith might be something else. Hexwraith might not be them. These are kind of like the 2 colors you'll always see on Necrons. And then it's just the question of what metallic you'll paint.
Yeah.
But Hexwraith is kind of my go-to. To the point where Plasmatic Bolt is actually, I think I think it's actually supposed to be closer to Hexwraith, but
Hmm.
yeah,
So,
Tesseract. Yeah, Tesseract Glow. Plasmatic is closer to Hex, whatever. But this is kind of my go-to when I want to do glowing green eyes.
yeah.
Okay. Do I want to do terrain? No, we're gonna do this all Abaddon Black.
I'm kind of annoyed about how you have to get a certain piece of gear in the new Pokemon game,
In Ruby or in the newest Pokemon game?
the newest one.
Mm-hmm.
So, spoiler alert for anybody that hasn't played the DLC, but
Listen, if I was gonna play it, I would have played it by now.
yeah,
I do want to play it, but it's like I've been meh. And you also know the other reasons.
yeah. After the Treason Trio, went after Ogerpon again.
Mm-hmm.
After you beat the DLC storyline, you can you can give the old codger that runs Kitakami a certain amount of money. You get like a rainbow colored Jinbei.
Mm-hmm.
And like, seriously, 10K for a freaking Jinbei? Are you high?
That sounds like GW normal. That sounds like Games Workshop normally. I love how I said GW, although that's something GW would do too. I couldn't find my Abaddon Black for a second there. So yeah, we've got Succubus Black for the skin. Succubus Red. Okay, so if we're going to use my PNG, what I should do is just pull up my PNG.
Yeah. And pull me up while you're at it.
Yeah, I forgot to. Yeah, it looks like the wings are just going to be 2-part Succubus Red to 1-part Abaddon. Or just make sure I blackwash the inside of the wings.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. There you are. Are you painting, or do I need to bring up the game capture?
I'm playing Pokemon.
Oh, never mind.
So I'm like,
Okay, so we're going to put you to the side. We're going to put you to the side. We're going to put you to the side. We're going to
yeah,
put you to the side.
me and your PNG boobs.
I was talking about the paint, but...
Oh.
Ah, you're behind me. See? Which I think you disappear when I put you... Oh, no, you don't. Okay, good. So I had to make myself bigger then.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll make you a little smaller.
Yeah. And just put me like underneath your boob or something like that.
There. Might be a little too small, but we'll leave you there for now.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, so let's do the eyes real quick so that I can just get them out of the way. And then, the funny thing is now I get to just, I might just bring up the Fugi every once in a while and just put it over here so I can reference to it and then just close it when I don't need it. Because it's going to be kind of weird having two of me on the screen.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, the horns... It's almost like the horns in the outfit are exactly the same color.
Yeah.
But I think what I could do is I could do plain Abaddon Black for the horns, so it's not as glossy, and then over the clothes take the Pro Acryl Black Wash.
Yeah.
And that should work. Now, the funny thing is, I think if you look at my lips, that's almost... That might be Corvus Black. Maybe I need to, or it might be like a really dark purple. Let's see. I just need to keep talking so that it looks like you can see it. Yeah, it's somewhere between a really light black, almost gray, or a purple. I can't tell. What do you think?
I would say like a really dark purple.
Yeah. I might not have something that matches that, so we might just be doing Corvus.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lurka, if you're going to do are you going to do the Drukhari first or the Carcharodonts first?
Okay, that image in Pellowfort is mildly cursed. It's just like
I will give Willie taste.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah, I will give him props that he posted it because it is like that is actually weirdly looks good, but yeah, it is cursed at the same time.
yeah. Well, the only reason why I say it's cursed is because watching Shrek, Shrek 2, Shrek 3, and Forever After.
Mm-hmm.
See, I grew up with the Shrek franchise, so
Everybody here who's over the age of 25 did.
yeah. But pretty much, it was just like for me, like part of it's nostalgia. Like I would do that to Fiona, but at the same time, it's just like normally there is no good art of.
Normally it's not that version of Fiona.
Yeah, it's usually the human version.
Yeah. So the fact that we got the
Also, I like
not sure made Drukhari first since I have not. There was something on that brush.
Yeah. I like how in Shrek 4, Shrek printed out ears like trumpets.
Oh yeah.
And then when he does it after coming back to his reality, Fiona's like, I didn't know we could do that.
Well, the funny thing is, if I remember right, she showed him how to do it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fitting that he shows her how to do it.
Yeah. Albeit an alternate version of Fiona.
To be fair, what's interesting though is we might be getting a Shrek 5. Well,
they Puss in Boots series to death.
No, okay, so here's the thing. Puss in Boots 2 was actually really good.
Yeah.
And because most people probably didn't see the first, you didn't technically need to see the first to have seen this one. That's the nice thing they did with this one.
Again, I'm just a
listen. The fact that they actually brought Antonio Banderas and the original actress for Kitty Softpaws back for it, and I will say it was a good movie for what it was. That's the weird part.
Yeah, didn't Antonio Banderas get canceled before Puss in Boots, or
what did he get canceled for? I forget. Because I don't remember. There are so many people who get canceled now. It's kind of like I never know who actually has been canceled and who hasn't. Because then there's like, oh, the person was canceled, and then you hear what they're canceled for, and I'm like, that's dumb. Okay, I should do the eyeliner and see how the fuck am I doing the eyeliner when my eyes are black? Well, I could do Abaddon so that there's a clear distinction between the two, but Because, yeah, for some reason my eyebrows are black. And do I not actually have eyeliner? I thought I did.
Mm.
Apparently I don't.
Right, a little bit of a controversial opinion here,
Mm-hmm.
coming from somebody that's on the LGBT, whatever
Mm-hmm.
spectrum. So, at least I've found that the LGBT spectrum tends to be a bit more vocal than necessary.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Again, I'm one of those people I can give a rat's ass either way.
That's why I said
As
it.
long as,
Yeah.
as long as I'm not being attacked personally, I can
Yeah.
give a rat
Yeah.
ass. So
That's why I said there's a lot of people who get canceled, and then you hear what they got canceled for, and I'm just like, really? We're canceling somebody over liking pineapple on pizza?
yeah. And see,
I'm using stuff that we could talk about, kind of canceling, but yeah.
yeah.
Because I don't want this to turn into politics, because it will turn into politics if we keep on that conversation.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see what you posted, Miss Chuckle. Oh, that looks familiar. uh, I can't say why we're laughing. All I can say is if you're on Discord, go look. But yeah, if you're going to do the Drukhari Lurka, let me know, because that actually might be a fun one to paint up.
Okay, I'm getting close to hitting the. Okay, so.
Oh god, she's barely wearing any. Okay, does that look like part of her outfit, or does that look like her belly?
Well, to be fair, it looks like there are straps coming down from.
Well, these are straps. These are clearly straps, because it's a loincloth.
Yeah,
What I'm trying to figure out is if this is a belly or if this is part of this outfit, because I think it's her belly, because that looks like a belly button, but it's really high up for a belly button.
I'd say it's her belly, but to me it looks like a cloth-covered belly with an indentation where the belly button would be.
Well, because she's got a little bit of a belly overlap, which is the only reason I'm kind of tempted to just say it is her belly.
Yeah, I'd say do it skin-colored.
To be fair, one of us could just Google what this looks like painted up, because usually somebody will paint it up in a few days.
Yeah. Well, and to be fair, I haven't seen people paint up TG models in a while.
I see them every once in a while. It's just... I see them, but then again, I see them more on TikTok.
Yeah.
Because there's all those people who are just like, ooh, it's almost a model you can't show on TikTok.
Yeah. Well, the stupid part of it is, it's just like, I blame the snowflakes for being over dramatic about something when it's not that bad.
Well,
Like how you got trolled that one time.
well,
There's nothing wrong with the model because I believe the ruling for art related nudity is you can't actively be showing pornification of it.
Yeah, and it was all censored up already.
Yeah.
It's like,
So it was. Yeah, it was most likely a troll.
oh, definitely. Okay, now does she have strap, or is it just, nope, those are not straps, got it. Yeah, Lurka agrees that is her belly. I was just gonna make the call and just be like, no, that's her belly.
Yeah.
Because Twin Goddess made this one a little thick.
Yeah, a little big is the understatement of the century.
I said thick. I didn't say big. I said thick.
Oh.
With two C's. The fact that I've gotten to paint myself twice now is hilarious. You could jokingly say I've painted myself twice now.
Yeah.
Probably.
Form and your true form.
The funny thing is, you want to know which model looks probably closer to like the the war demon form? I painted a model that is supposed to look closer to like a female corn demon. Yeah. Is she wearing a? Oh, she's got like this weird strap thing that I gotta figure out. I'm gonna paint.
What do you mean weird strap thing?
The thing behind her head.
Oh, like one of those.
It's like a hood thing, but not a hood. This thing here.
Cowl.
Yeah, cowl. So I'm gonna paint all this the same color first, and then we'll try seeing what it looks like with a black wash first, and see if that works. And then if that doesn't work, then we can take a little bit of this and mix it with Abaddon and see if that works better.
Yeah.
Main issue is I can't tell where some of her shoulders, because her shoulders are kind of hidden sneakily to kind of hide how they did it, how they designed the model. It's to kind of hide how she has 3 sets of arms.
Yeah.
Which, good on Twin Goddess for doing that. Doing that makes it a little bit easier to paint. I love how I said I was also going to minimize my the Fugi model, but I'm just leaving it up so I can use it as a reference constantly.
Yeah.
I might as well make the Vroid disappear, but I think it's better just to leave the Vroid up. One day I will have a PC that can run the live 2D model that's closer. I have I don't have any pictures of it. I have a example of it somewhere, but what's her name? It's not. Venus Lovecore, if you've ever heard of her on Twitter.
No, I haven't.
She's kind of got a snake. I don't remember if she's a Naga or what she is. Does she say what she is? She just says your goth snake wife. She did a contest a while back where she would make somebody a live 2D model. I felt bad that I've had it for so long, but I can't use it because my PC can't run it. And I need to pay somebody to rig it.
Yeah.
Because I tried to rig it and my brain just went... My brain just did a dial-up tone and went, the number you are trying to call cannot be reached at this moment. Because I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's not that hard, but I need to have a teacher who actually knows what the hell they're talking about. Because there's all these tutorials where it's like, here's how you do this. And then it's just like, what did you do? Like, I need one of those tutorials where it's like, you download this software, you line up everything with your character, it should work.
Mm.
Unfortunately, there's not a lot of good ones like that.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Okay, this Jinbei is... I always see people wearing it in raids,
Mm-hmm.
but it looks really damn good in person.
But yeah, the other reason I'm annoyed that I can't get Vex's, Venus Lovegore's model working, it has the perfect Halloween costume for me. So if you were to go look over at my PNG, half of my face would look normal, and the other half of my face would kind of have like parts of the skull and stuff showing, and there would be mushrooms growing out of like my eye stalk and like part of my mouth, and along like this, like one side of me is just like all this death and decay, and the other side looks kind of normal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that would have been so perfect so many times. Like if I ever finally got a PS5 and started playing the Last of Us series.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Nami, you could probably just take your PNG here and just upload it to VRChat as is. Bearing in mind, you'd be a one-sided PNG.
Yeah, I know. It'd be funny to walk around as it though, just doing like the little. I'm sure you are enough of a Warhammer fan to have at least seen TTS at least once.
Yeah.
I would just look like a TTS character walking around.
Alright, be right back. I'm gonna grab a snack. And then I'm gonna hop on.
I'm still just doing the skin, so I'll be a minute because I'm trying to do the first layer of skin, so I'm gonna be doing this, and then I'm gonna touch up.
You're ready.
And my hot cocoa's cold. Should have done the makeup first. The only downside is she doesn't have demon ears. She doesn't have my ears. I have the perfect timeline for this version of me to exist in, and I would have to explain more of my one. I would have to explain my homebrew campaign, which would also be explaining part of my one of my backstory, one of my lore backstories, and I'll wait till Shiny gets back. Actually, to be fair, I think this would be... I don't know. This might be from that one. I just realized I have like 4 different timelines for my lore that I keep joking one of these days I'll finally tell everybody, and I keep forgetting to.
Yeah.
So there's the original timeline of Nami, which is the timeline where she gets defeated by Asmodeus and gets turned into a weapon and gets sent to the mortal realms. And one of my player characters in the homebrew campaign I came up with Nami's lore has. There's lore number 2, which is jokingly kind of the VTuber lore. It's the lore where basically me and Asmodeus came to a stalemate and kind of both rule hell in a way. Just so it doesn't really contradict with his lore, but doesn't really contradict with mine either.
Yeah, makes sense.
There's a third timeline, which is where I defeat Asmodeus, and that leads to a homebrew campaign I was going to set up where it was going to be a Monster Girl Encyclopedia campaign. I wonder which one that would be.
Yeah.
To be fair, this could just be, like we said, my true form, or at least... Who knows? And it's just really an excuse to be like, oh, hey, it's a MILF demon.
Fair enough.
I don't know. What timeline do you think this would fit better with? Standard me, or just true form, or...
Stalemate.
Yeah, stalemate. To be fair, this could just be my true form.
Yeah.
Because if I'm right... I'd have to grab a Space Marine. Yeah, that's about right. What do you think, Lurka? Like I said, I have, like, and the 4th timeline is for what was going to be my version of a Carbon Pink campaign. But the problem is I can never find anybody to play Carbon Pink. And when I finally did find somebody to play Carbon Pink, they wanted to name it. I'm like, you know, you know who I'm talking about. It's Rose. As Rose is telling me like all her plans for a Carbon Pink campaign, I'm like, yours sounds better. We're gonna do yours. Alright, how are we looking on skin tone, at least for the first layer?
It already looks bang on.
Yeah. Alright, do I want to do clothes next, or do I want to do hair?
I'd say do the hair.
Yeah, because the hair is going to be quick. And also, we'll see how much white I have left. Because I might have to use, like, Korvax white. So that's the problem, is I need to get more matte white soon, because I can already tell it's running low. But I don't want to just go and buy more. Also, I might have just wasted too much of it, but we'll see. Like, this is the thing. My hair is, like, white, but it's also kind of silvery. So that's why I kind of want to bring in the Rune Fang with, like, a very light dry brush. Or, like, just so thin that it goes on kind of more like a wash than anything.
Yeah.
Because that's how I did it with the Akira model that I painted. Technically a vampire, but we said it was a younger me. That one.
Yeah.
okay over there?
Yeah, I'm just really tired.
Oh, fair enough.
But yeah, send me a picture of the um colors you used, as well as write down the recipe.
Yeah. Well, we're kind of playing it by ear. So far, everything's spot on. Been spot on. I think we've only done the skin.
And you're gonna need to paint the wingtips black.
Yes. That'll be easy, though. That'll just be when I get to the clothing. Because what I'm thinking I'm going to do is everything that's going to be black, we're going to do like Abaddon black with, but then clothing is going to get a wash on it so it's glossier. Horns are going to stay black. Are just going to stay Abaddon black, but maybe I'll bring in like a dry brush of Gravelord gray or Corvus black just to kind of two-tone them. Because if you, because that's the problem is my horns and clothes look kind of the same color. And that could have just
because the new Null Oil is so glossy, you could probably just Null Oil the dress.
I don't have the new Null Oil. I only have Pro Acryl's Black Wash.
Yeah.
Which is closer to, yeah, see that white hair is too... We'll see what happens. I might have to do a second coat as it dries.
Well, you could do the gold next.
I could do the gold next, just so we can get that done. Oh, she's got like a gem. Oh, it's got like a gem or something in its hair. In the crown.
Cool.
Do we do Soulstone or do we just put Blood Red? Blood Red mixed with matte white.
I'd say Blood Red mixed with the matte white.
Well, the fine thing is it's going to be the same glowy effect we have there, so maybe Soulstone. Or, I don't know. Yeah, the problem is red's going to look better on me no matter. Red or black's going to look better on me. Also, I never... Oh, no, that's not on me. Never mind. But here, I can at least show you kind of what the... what the red and black trick looks like.
Okay.
Do you have to go?
Alright. Gotta go.
Alright. Well, here, that's kind of what the red glowy effect looks like.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. So we'll take some Rune Fang and we'll paint it around there so it's just that giant red gem with the gold stuff going on it. Alright. But yeah, I will send you as best as I can remember as I do everything.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be white, and I definitely think we have to do basically a wash of Rune Fang to kind of make it more silvery and just give it kind of a different tone, because it's really hard to wash white without just making it look gray.
Yeah.
So,
Right, night, movie.
later. What? What? Fugi shouldn't have done that. Hello? What the fuck happened? Did I lose connection? No, that's just weird. What is going on with Fugi? I'm just gonna minimize those for now. Where did check? Oh. Am I back? Oh! Oh no. Okay. Wait, is it back? There we go. That was weird. Enjoy the lurking. Now, where'd my retributor go? There we go. Well, if anyone would like to join the Discord call, go ahead. If not, I will just keep chatting with you guys. Okay. You keep it up, I'm just going to put the transparent PNG up there. Something's up with Fugi. God, I wish I could use my actual favorite goal, but I can't probably. So Lurkin, if you do Drukhari, is there a specific cast of Drukhari you want, or you just want generic Drukhari? Is it... Like, do you want like Lilith Halifax, or do you want what's his name, the guy who's currently in charge of them? Oh god, that crown is bigger than I thought it was. Actually, Lilith is like a raiding party. I think she's better for like kill team if I remember right. That is going to be very nice when it's done. To be fair, I should have painted these up as horns too, because I do have the double set of horns going on. Okay, so if we're gonna paint all my outfit, well, we're gonna do glossy, so that might be different enough. Yeah, I'm not sure how to paint that circle then, because we're gonna need to do the half and half trick with this. I should get a thicker brush for this. This will be faster. We'll see how this looks. I might have to do the cloth up as a different black, just to kind of break some of it up. No, there's not an ad thing going on. Okay, that's... Oh, I see it. So there is an ad going on right now. Oh, and I still have to paint the stupid flame thing. That might get painted up to something interesting. But yeah, Lurker, when you get... Oh, Black Templar could work. We're going to do Black Templar on the cloth bits. I forgot the goddamn tail. So Black Templar, I forgot about that, and I'm hoping Shiny's gonna have that. I might mute that now that we don't have anybody in. See, I'm trying to get the fun stuff done first because this is not going to be fun. The base. Methinks Lurk is busy or on a walk. That or this is just a really long ass ad read for some reason. But thank you, Shiny, for the very nice mini. We're going to need to do another gem. Okay, maybe I should have painted it gold first, then put the gem on. Hey, that's much better. You can actually see it. This is going to be a fun one when it's done. So for this thing in her hand, we're going to do a blue flame, where I'm going to do a similar glowing trick to this, but I'm going to use a blue that I've got. But would anybody like to hear about like one of my homebrew campaigns or anything like that while I'm thinking about the lore of that kind of stuff? Or am I just talking to myself right now? Oh, does she have more jewelry on her chest? That is her shoulder cut. God, that sounds way worse than it actually is. I'm just hiccuping and I'm trying not to hiccup really loud. But it comes out as almost like that. God, the fact that I don't have a counter for how many times I paint something off camera by accident is surprising. Berka must be with one of the other waifus right now. Actually, Flesh Shade might work better on the wings. Now we're gonna do No, these are going to stay because we want the... Because I'm trying to get to the point where I can put the glossy stuff on. Well, Lurka, how are we looking so far if you're in the chat? We're going to come back to the Abaddon. I just kind of want to take a break on Abaddon for a minute. Let me grab the Flesh Shade and we'll see how that looks in one of these, and if it looks good enough, we'll do them all. I feel like I'm talking to myself here right now. Yeah, I'm guessing everybody's lurking. I'll just keep talking then. Am I back up and running? No, I am not. You know what? Image. Okay. Browse. Oh god. It's too big. Where am I? No. There. You stay over there. It's almost there. And that's too dark. What about... No. I'm not feeling it. It needs to be darker. Are you dry? Yes, you are. not that either. Maybe. It's darkening, but not how I want it to. Yeah, it's not dark enough. Okay. What about just mixing straight up? No. Okay, let's try that blood red mixture. This is where I need a wet palette. See, I'm trying to get that exact kind of darkish, like, red. I don't know if I have anything spot on to that specific. Solurka. Daleks versus Space Marines. Who's winning? Daleks from Doctor Who. Because I can already tell you, I think I know who would win, but I just want to see if you agree or not. The really angry trash cans from Doctor Who. If you need to see what they look like, give me a second. I'll pull up an image. Here's the problem. The Daleks were the ones who were putting the Time Lords on the run. Time Lords, by the way, who have technology on par with Necrons, if not even better, because they actually have a full comprehension of time travel. Yeah, the Time Lords. Time Lords already have BS power because they have their regeneration ability, they have all that. Plus their time travel ability. And the Daleks were putting them on the run. I will say this though, if the Daleks appeared in 40k universe, they would love it. I mean, they'd hate it, but they would love it at the same time. Because that's literally what they're programmed to do. How are we feeling on the Wings Lurker? Because it feels like I'm not really darkening. Yes. Not always, but it depends on the writer. Hulk can, in theory, see, what it comes down to is if the writers need Wolverine to lose or if Hulk needs to win. Now, to be fair, Wolverine's healing factor will still come back eventually. It will still basically bring him back from the dead, because Wolverine's almost on par with, like, Deadpool's level of healing factor sometimes. Because there was a time where Wolverine was literally burnt down to his skeleton and was able to still move as his skeleton, basically. To be fair, that's kind of one of the reasons why him and Hulk fight all the time, is because they're kind of both on par. Wolverine's just really hard to fucking kill, and Hulk's just so angry he doesn't die. I don't know how to fucking darken this up anymore. Like, Flesh Shade might work now. What do we think, Larka? Does that look... It doesn't look anywhere near close, I can already tell you, but does that look good enough? And I still haven't done the inside. Fuck me. There is option 2, which is doot, 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 doot. Doot, doot. I'm trying something real quick. See, it's gotta be such... It's almost like I gotta come in with like a really... I'm going about this all wrong, and I just realized how I could probably do it, and I'm being really dumb that I didn't try that first. Where is it? I think it's more brown, but I'm not going to do that. I will pull it out just in case. Where's the Fire Slayer? Dark Oath might work. No. Dark Oath, where is Fire Slayer? What's Abaddon? I'm not gonna need that. I'm not gonna need Mordant. Are you empty? Have I had an empty paint pot this entire time? It might be. We're gonna be safe than sorry, and I'm just gonna close that as best I can. And we'll come back to that. That's Dark Oak. Where's my fucking Fire Slayer? That's Blood Angels. I mean, that could work too. That's Leather. That's Dunes. Skeleton Horde. Oh, that's Druchii Violet. Magos Purple. You my Fire Slayer? You are Fire Slayer. If you remember right, when we were talking on Monday with I just blanked out on his name. Well, and Lee, they were both saying either going with the generic Primaris box or or that might be close enough. Either a Primaris box or a Blood Angels box. What do we think, Lurka? Is that close enough? Here's the trick. If I do it on the inside, we'll see how it looks. Yeah. Yeah, I needed something dark and reddish, and that was kind of what Fyreslayer screamed. Funny enough, I think Gilliman might have worked too. You know, it works for the skin. It works for this skin tone. It's not exact what I've got on my model, but still. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, I was saying, Lurka, for your Kakarodons, technically any Primaris box will do, unless you just want to do like a Blood Angels box. I mean, you could just be funny and see if there's a Night Lord's box. Not Night Lord's box, fucking whatever Corvus's group is called. Raven Guard. Technically, actually, no. The problem is the Raven Guard had the beaks. It still had the beaky helmets. Somewhere between the two would be your best option. But yeah, Blood Angels or Primaris Marines would be your literally just do that situation. And then see if you can find a Tyberos model and we'll print him for you. Because, yeah, if you can find a Tyberos model, I can just scale it up to a Primaris Terminator armor size, and that should be good. Although, to be fair, I think at this point he'd be a Dreadnought, so I would say, if anything, you would just find the Dreadnought armor that's the right scale. Because, yeah, if he was already, like, close enough to being, like, in Dreadnought armor without being in a Dreadnought, I'm pretty sure at this point he is just a Dreadnought. I mean, does the Kakarodons really use tanks, though? Because I could have sworn the Imperial Fist really loved their tanks. Because I thought they were more melee. Well, if that's the case, yeah, go with the Iron Warrior. I mean, the Iron Fists. Yeah, if you're going with... I would say if you're gonna do it, you would start with somebody who's a more melee-based army and then start adding the signature Kakarodon stuff. Now, what you should also do is start looking for a Kakarodon transfer sheet. Listen, if GW would fix their naming schemes, you have too many armies who all sound similar. Which ones did I mess up this time? Oh, maybe I should have done the horns with this black. That actually... To be fair, that is actually an old joke too, if I remember right. How do we feel about the cloth, Lurka, on her? Where's my pick? Where is my cleaning pick? Sweet. There we go. A little bit of ASMR for you all. Alright, do we do this lazy and do we paint this with one of my glowy greens, or do we do soulstone blue mixed with white? To what, Lurka? You say yes, it's like, yes to what? To just one of the glowy greens. Alright. Let me pull them out in a second and we'll decide what we want to do with those two glowy greens. Much better. We need to see which one that is, but nice. I thought I had finished the horns. I gotta finish her horns real quick. Okay, we might have to do the Corvus Black dry brush on the horns. But let's do the flamey bit real quick. So we've got our choices. We have got Tesseract Glow, and Hexwraith Flame. Technically we could paint it Hexwraith Flame, and then on the tips we could do Tesseract Glow. I think I might just already answered my own question. So we'll let that dry, and then we'll come in with the Hexwraith. But we're going to mix up some Runefang, Runefang, with some water so that we can lightly go over it on the hair. Although what I might do is I might, on the horns, do a dry brush of Runefang too. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, is the hair too silvery? I don't believe so. Once we're still drying. And we'll quickly give it a nice little black wash to kind of tone down that metal. Alright, now to do the Tesseract Blue. There we go. So how is she herself looking to you, Lurka? Okay. Sweet. Is it still wet? Yes, it is. Good, 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 good. Where'd my blood red go? Actually, let's... Okay, 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 okay. This is the part that's gonna be painful because I had to do this a lot. Aw, what do you do? do we think, Larka? Does it look glowy enough? Here, let's put it down there. Good. Alright. In theory, that should make it pop out even more. If I really, really wanted to, I would give anywhere where there's not a glowy effect a wash, but I don't think that's really worth it. I can't tell if the black is too glossy. If I wanted a glowy effect on her ass, I would put it, but I'm not going to. I gotta fix that. All right. Need my toothpicks. Listen, there's a ton left in there. Thank you. Yes, but I just broke something when you said that, Nero. Okay, I should be able to fix that. There we go. Yeah, you could say I was painting myself. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything else to paint tonight. And even if I did, it was going to be meant for Monday anyway. But that is as close as I can get to me because I can't exactly match this with the current paints I have. But yeah, that's basically themed to me. How have you been, Nero? Okay, let's put her here. Oh, by the way, Nero, would you want... Well, I don't think you have any flayed ones in your box. But, you can maybe make your Necrons look kind of like this guy. I can't lay back in this chair. Well, that's... Well... Sir, they're your minis. That's the only reason I haven't painted them. But if you want them painted up like that, I can paint them up like that. If not, I will save them for you. Or for when you're ready to paint them. To be fair, I think if you were to add those flayed ones to the army, it would actually make your army closer to my Space Marine army I got in the Indominus box too. No, you're gonna need some devastate. You're gonna need some destruction cult. Fair enough. Fair enough. If I go to where I have them stored, I'll pull them out and get them ready. I think I'll leave the tripod for you, though. Because actually, I don't know. The tripod's the one I want to paint. If there's two tripods, I'll paint one. If there's any interesting specialty units I think you'll want to paint, I'll leave those for you, and then I'll paint the rest for you. But the question is, are we close? No, we're not. Well, here comes the question. To get the wings to match the color of yours, the nail polish. To get the wings to match the colors of yours, the nail polish been there dune that should match. I have never actually thought about testing to paint with nail polish paint because it likes to chip. I do know that. But if I see that color, I might grab it and play around with it. To be fair, now I need to remember how the hell I did this so I can send pictures to Shiny. Listen, the fact that it was Dune, I immediately was like, oh, I figured that was not a misspelling. So yeah. Okay, so we can put skin, wings. Didn't actually need all the red glowy bits. Sword glowy bits. You can go away. Actually, so hair. Clothes. Jewelry. Okay, that's not as complicated as I thought it was. Ooh, I'm guessing that's a blue. To be fair, I haven't redone my nails in forever. And you guys never see my nails anyway. I normally keep my nails about the same color as what I have on my model, so... yeah. Though I have a collection of different colors. I just never use them. Alright, so I will take pictures of all these for Shiny. I just wanted them all out so that I could do that. Because Shiny wants to try and recreate this. Blue gradient with a purple. Ooh, nice. Okay. First, let's get rid of image 3, because we don't need that up anymore. Yes, get rid of image 3. Alright, here's the question. What are we feeling? It's Halloween, we should do some ghost videos, but we could also not. Well, do you have anybody you recommend, Lurka, or shall we just go like find Slapped Hammer, see if maybe Sorry, I'm trying to take these pictures real quick for Shiny. I should do it while we're... Alright. Sorry, I was not trying to do a staring contest. I was trying to get something done so I could send while we're watching these videos, I can send a recipe to Shiny. So that she can paint up hers when it gets there to look like me. Gonna turn off camo. Put my light out of the way so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Ghost videos. Has Nukes list. Nope, he is not. We have a new one from the Haunter. Do we want to do somebody new lurker or do we want to do Slaptam? Alright, let's do Hunter then.
Welcome back, people. Hope you all enjoyed our last video. If you have not watched it yet, please do check it out. So, in today's episode, we've got 15 scary ghost videos that will leave you with extreme chills. Stay tuned to the end of the video. And yes, if you don't want to miss our videos, then please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to get notified every time we post a new video. Let's get started. Number 15. This video comes from the TikTok of Josh Robillard. Approximately a year ago, as a prank, Josh bought a supposedly haunted doll on eBay. However, this doll turned out to be no laughing matter. Unexplained noises and objects moving on their own became regular occurrences in his home. To capture this eerie activity, Josh often used his phone or set up cameras. Occasionally, he managed to record something truly astonishing.
Let the doll move. Yeah, that can easily be done by... Well, at least it's... Well, yeah. I don't see shit. I just saw something glowy and look like a cat or something.
While recording his cat, he witnessed the arm of a stuffed penguin in front of him slowly rising,
Yeah,
almost
that
as
can be
if
done
it
by
were
a
waving
string.
at him. But what he recently captured in his basement is far more unsettling. Responding to strange noises from the basement, Josh set up his phone to record. In the pitch-black darkness, a pair of glowing eyes suddenly appeared, gazing at him before vanishing into the shadows. Despite his curiosity, upon investigation, no one was found in that area. Who is that doll? Is it an aspiring Annabelle? Number 14. A group that tries to prove the existence of the other side urban ghost hunters is a group of YouTubers who struck gold with one of their investigations. The group explored the abandoned Oakville Hospital in Tennessee. It was once a tuberculosis hospital that later transformed into a mental care home, and it's been rumored to be haunted. While walking, they spotted a dark figure down a hallway, but it disappeared when they started filming.
Could have
They
been
were
a
alone,
friend,
so
could have been
who
a
or what
homeless
was there?
person, could have been
You
any
are the
number
judges,
of
you
things.
decide. Number 13. This clip comes from the Dino Nuggets 741 channel on YouTube by a man named JB. JB endured a long period of living in a highly active haunted house, plagued by malevolent forces and terrifying shadowy figures. He eventually moved out to find peace, but recently in his new home, things took a sinister turn. While JB was alone, he heard loud banging from upstairs and recorded the eerie encounter.
Hello? Hello? No. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Once again, could be a friend messing with him.
What do you want?
Alright, there we go. Shiny's recipe is done. Buddy. See, now this would be where the ghost would just slam it in his face and be like, haha, fuck you. Buddy, if you entered a room and nothing ran out, nobody's there.
Store's closed.
Alright, where are we getting Poltergeist? Ghost just wants you to stream. Gotta keep that grind.
Come on.
Yes, because you had to get your content out.
The f do you want from me?
I've come.
For the love of God, leave my house. Leave me alone!
A dark figure made itself known, darting by upstairs, sending JB into a frantic search for an intruder. Strangely, doors opened and closed by themselves, but no one was found inside. It seems that whatever haunted JB's previous home might have latched onto him and followed him to his new residence, as the supernatural activity persisted. What kind of spirit do you think this is? A poltergeist or a fake one? Number
Probably
12.
a fake one, but still.
This comes from the Chubby Gooby TikTok account. Victoria is a lady who has had a few encounters with true horror. Victoria and her husband recently moved into a new home, hoping for a fresh start. Unfortunately, things have taken a creepy turn as unexplained events unfold around them.
You need to explain that?
I'm tired.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the 50th freaking night in a row.
I think you're exaggerating. Look, it's a basement.
Oh no, not a basement.
Yeah. What's that?
Somebody setting up for something.
Yeah, that happens.
Okay, we need to go. Go.
But where?
Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Gee, go. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs.
Let's go!
Go. Go upstairs.
While her husband often tries to rationalize these occurrences, the surveillance cameras they've set up leave little room for doubt that something unusual is happening. In a recorded conversation, Victoria expresses her concerns, fearing something might go wrong. Her husband, however, insists on recording everything, determined to find
the
an
fact that
explanation.
everything goes flying
As
on
they
the floor like it's
investigate
getting
noises
pulled
from
by
the
something.
basement, objects mysteriously move around
Husband
them.
or a friend is
It
pulling
becomes
stuff.
increasingly evident that an unseen entity in their new home wants to announce its presence with these eerie incidents. What could these things be?
Yep.
Are they real? What is your take on it? Number 11, a horror genre fan on TikTok, horror_ghoul, pretty much has collected every replica of any artifact that appears in a horror movie, but it seems, as caught on camera, that's not the only thing he has collected. Recently, the room's camera caught something eerie.
So, you bought a real Chucky doll. Listen, you bought a Chucky doll. What do you expect to happen? Okay, to be fair, I just saw something, and if he replays it, I'll point it out. There's a clear reflection of, like, string or something pulling.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
I think it'd be freakier if that one stopped moving. Okay, the fact that you put a child's laugh in that video. Now, I think what would be freakier is if a different one started moving. If you're gonna write a horror story.
The Chucky doll, infamous for its creepiness, dropped a plastic knife and appeared to move on its own. This unsettling event was followed by similar occurrences for the next 2 nights. The same doll leaned forward and moved its arms, causing fear. In a final clip, Chucky fell along with other dolls, maybe getting what it deserved. Taking cues from the movies, it might be time for him to drop off the doll safely. What do you think? Number 10. This video comes from Laura of the K and AMPL
Listen, I
Ghost
would
Hunters
love
on YouTube.
to have a more
K&L
horror.
investigated the Red Lion Hotel, a historic
If
UK
I had the
establishment
money
dating to 1465.
to have a big enough
Guests
house,
have reported sightings of a mysterious
I
child
would love
ghost
to have
captured on camera before.
my
During their
office slash
investigation, a
nerd
static
room
camera
just be
lost
like
sound but
a
recorded
wall
a
of like
small childlike
horror and
figure
movie
peering through a
memorabilia
glass door.
with like the physical copies like somewhere nearby. And then like the other wall is gonna be like all video
This camera
games
records
and
in
books.
25-minute increments. We lost sound in this increment. The screen starts to go static, and then this.
Actually, I think for my office it would be TTRPG books and video games, but the
This apparition likely
living
matches
room
previous
would
guest
have like
descriptions of the ghostly
horror
child.
movie memorabilia.
Who is this ghostly child? Would you spend a night in this hotel?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments section down below. Number 9, Tasha Darby, known popularly on TikTok as Tasha_Darbs, is always uploading wholesome family stuff. However, something happened out of ordinary, so let's go ahead and take a look.
See, and you think I'm crazy. The first time I'm here by myself, there's a picture on the floor, and it just...
Mm-hmm.
Tasha's family moved into an old farmhouse from the 1800s, planning renovations. Strange things started happening. At night, they heard odd sounds that seemed to get closer when recorded. Once, when Tasha was alone, a door slammed shut on its own. Days later, their security camera captured footsteps and a voice saying, "Wake up." All these incidents occurred in their new home. Who or what is doing all this? Number 8. A psychic medium on TikTok, Rachel Mogg, saw something spine-chilling. While in the club, she spotted something peculiar on a CCTV camera feed.
I'm so scared. That's crazy. Oh my god. What is it? It actually looks like it's walking, doesn't it?
Intrigued, she grabbed her phone to record what she was witnessing, and the footage left her astounded. In the video, a small, ghostly figure with no visible legs seemed to be strolling around the club. What made it even more interesting was that this mysterious entity triggered the motion-activated lights above the dance floor, suggesting that it had a physical presence. Rather than feeling scared, Rachel and those with her found the entity's behavior more amusing than anything else. It appeared as though this otherworldly visitor simply wanted to join in on the dance floor fun, making for an unforgettable night at the club.
It could be something bouncing
Number
off the
7,
camera.
Haunted Wesley Manor TikTok account is occasionally about how this man John sees a childlike spirit lurking. In a recent video, John talked about cleaning his basement for streaming. While chatting, something spooky popped up behind him, called The Entity.
Be awesome. It's going to be just like the fireplace room. It's going to be comfortable enough for me to stream. I won't have any issues or any problems. I'm going to have the wireless put in here. Hopefully it helps with the signal. And it's going pretty good. It really is. So, making a lot of progress. This room's almost ready for the shop vac. It's getting there. I hate wearing this mask though. These masks suck. They really do. Alright everybody, thank you. And I'll see you all soon. Oh, I'm going to head to the cemetery too in a little bit. Alright? Just want to get a little more headway done in here.
John was excited about the project and didn't like his cleaning mask. He mentioned going to a cemetery later.
Well, for one thing, I think
Behind
he's
him
wearing
for
it
a
upside
moment,
down.
a ghostly child's head appeared and viewers noticed. I wonder if the basement's really haunted or it's just a prank. What is
Probably
your
just a
take on it?
prank.
Number 6. This intriguing video hails from the TikTok
But
channel.
yeah, he's wearing it
Gaming
upside
with
down.
Notorious
That's probably why it
is
sucks.
known for its gaming-related content. However, amidst the usual gaming uploads, a video sent by Notorious's wife stands out conspicuously. It diverges from the gaming theme and delves into something far more mysterious. In this peculiar video, they've shared something captured by their home security camera, and it's nothing short of enigmatic.
That could be fog, that could be somebody blew a cigarette somewhere near that camera.
The footage reveals a translucent figure outside their house in the dead of night. This eerie entity appears to stand only a few feet tall and seems to be moving purposefully toward one of the bedrooms. While the video quality leaves much to be desired, the presence of this unexplained figure raises a slew of questions. Is it a paranormal entity, a ghostly visitor in the dead of night? Or is there a rational explanation, such as a mere glitch in the camera's technology?
Or it's a glitch.
Number 5.
I'd say it's more likely
this
somebody
video comes
did a
from
puff somewhere
TikTok
near the
user
camera.
Domitigian. After moving into a new apartment, Dom started experiencing strange occurrences, particularly loud banging sounds originating from his closet. Recently, Dom managed to capture this eerie activity on video.
Oh, we've seen this one before.
Oh. You gotta be f***ing kidding me.
In the recording, intense banging can be heard coming from the closet. But when Dom opened the door, there was nothing there. Interestingly, Dom had a camera set up in the closet which recorded the event, revealing that despite the noise, no visible entities, ghosts, or orbs were present. It seems that while this entity wants to make its presence known, it prefers to stay out of the camera's view. Who is this shy ghost? Is it some introvert who doesn't want its solitude be disturbed in afterlife? What do you guys think? Number
Either
4.
it's something upstairs
Sab
or
Carl
below that's just
8890.
coincidentally echoing in
A
his room.
TikTok account run by Sab and Carl has
Or
posted
he's
something
cutting it just
very
before he
eerie.
opens the door.
She visited Aston Hall in Birmingham, England with her family. This historic building, constructed in 1618, holds a dark tale from the past. It was once the home of a girl named Mary, who against her father's wishes fell in love with a servant and attempted to elope. In a fit of rage, her father locked her away in one of the house's rooms, where she eventually died of starvation and heartbreak. Visitors have reported feeling Mary's lingering presence to this day.
Mary?
Oh, I've heard of this place. Yeah, that's a weird. Ashton
you're
Hall.
in
Have
there.
I been to?
We've seen you. Where are you, Mary?
Why does this place look familiar? Hi, Zolkir. Meow.
Mary? Mary?
Why does this place look familiar? Either we've seen this video or I've been to this place. But I don't remember going to Birmingham. God dang it, I can't throw myself.
Come out now. My name's Thomas. Hello.
In a recent TikTok video, it appears that Robin might have had a direct encounter with Mary's spirit. During the video,
That
as Robin's
stairway
husband
looks
Thomas
familiar.
called out to
I
Mary,
don't know why.
a shadowy figure swiftly passed by the doorway. This eerie sight left Robin visibly shaken, and moments later the enigmatic figure reappeared, intensifying the sense of fear in the room. The question remains, is this Mary, or could it be something more malevolent? Number 3, a TikTok user, MomLife2021, who is a mother of 4, recently set up home cameras to keep a watchful eye on her young child.
I have not been there. That is so weird. That looks... We must have seen that video before. I must have seen like a ghost investigation there, because that looks so familiar. I've been to Scotland. I've not been to... your kid's possessed.
Strangely, a mysterious figure appeared in her son's room. The video shows a faint figure on the right side, seemingly watching the child. It's unclear whether this is paranormal or something else entirely. The enigmatic presence raises questions about its nature. Your thoughts on this mysterious event are welcome.
Either your kid's
Number 2.
possessed or that's just really
This video comes from Cody Revernick on TikTok. Cody has been experiencing unexplained occurrences in his home. His lake house in the Jersey Pine Barrens is no stranger to paranormal activity.
Are we gonna get a clear, definite face, or is there something gonna move? Okay, by now you would have noticed something is off. You would have felt like a pressure change or something. Seriously, dude?
He has felt a mysterious presence, heard voices from the basement, and even sensed someone sitting at the foot of his bed. Cody once heard approaching footsteps, prompting him to set up a camera. After just 30 minutes, the camera captured his window slowly opening by itself. Although he appears calm in the video, Cody claims to have been terrified. It's clear that the entity in his home desires attention. What does this spirit want to do? What do you think? Number 1. This video comes from a TikTok user who is very passionate about mountain biking. His handle goes by the name Jose Maria Rios Castillo. The man follows his passion and goes pretty often on rides with his friends.
My friend,
on
you
one
are
such
biking
ride
at
with his
night.
friends
You are
at night,
asking for weird
he
shit to
encounters
happen.
something frightening.
Alright, where's it coming?
In the video, we can see a figure in the woods standing in the way where he is riding. On careful examination, it looks like a fat old witch who is transparent. This was indeed a bone-chilling sight. What was this ghostly manifestation? Share your opinion in the comment section below. And that is going to wrap it up for today, you guys.
Really?
I hope you liked the video.
You're
Share
ending...
your thoughts in the comments below, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so, and hit that notification bell. This has been the...
That was the best you had for number 1? Seriously. That was the best you had for number 1? Why the fuck are you still here? I gotta figure out how to make that little X disappear. Or I've gotta lift myself up and put that further down. Alright. Let's see who we got on tonight. Alright, so it's close enough to 10 o'clock. Screw it. I was gonna suggest maybe we could go do another one, but I'm not really. Meh. Alright. We've got Pimjack doing some art, Jet Set Gaming doing Marvel Spider-Man. They're playing D&D, so I'm not gonna bug them. That was my table. We've got Leshy Room playing some Sunhaven, Punishable Horror doing some Dead by Daylight. Somebody's playing City Skylines 2. I wish I could pull off playing City Skylines 2. I'd be boring as hell because I'd be more focused on actually playing. Maybe if I was doing it for the memes or something. Alright. It's a little too high, or else I'd say Miss Icy we could do. Though we're not moots, so I wouldn't do that. Alright. Punishable Horror? Okay. Yeah, we haven't. If it's who I'm thinking of, yeah, we haven't rated them in a long time. Alright. It is. Okay, yeah. Alright, so I don't have any plans to stream tomorrow. If I do, it's going to be considered a surprise one because I'm testing stuff. But if I do, it's going to be over on Blue Twitch. Because we're going to be testing recording bots over there. If we are going to stream it all tomorrow. If not, I will be back Friday night, hopefully, with some of the Splatfest. If not, we'll shoot for Saturday so I can do some Tricolor. We'll see. No promises at the moment, but I hope to see you all later, and I hope you all get a good rest. I'm going to get this raid cooking. And hopefully you all have a good evening. And I hope you all get a good rest. Bye, my lovelies.
Let's patch that up for you.